Today we're talking lives reimagined. What if inside you had a piece to the puzzle that could change this world? That's what's coming up.
I would go to my grandmother's in Colombia, and we had to wash clothes by hand there, and then come full circle to come work for an appliance company all these years later. It really connected me to the cause and wanting to change that for other women and girls out there.
You didn't go to Bon-Ton unless you had a reason to go to Bon-Ton.
It was just kind of tucked away in, a bad part of the city, and no one really went there. But now, they have a light shining. They're illuminated now, right? It's totally different.
For a lot of us, it has been a long time coming, and we put literal blood, sweat, and tears into this joint right here.
Both of our characters are so strong and firm in who they are and what they want to do and what they believe, and the positive in that kind of conviction, and seeing that type of conviction in a young woman is encouragement for whatever your passion is in life.
The Whitney Reynolds Show is supported by BMO, boldly grow the good in business and life. The Together at Peace Foundation, remembrance, resilience, and comfort, creating a hopeful space for those who are grieving. Kevin O'Connor Law Firm, when it comes to your injuries, we take it personally. 10 West Real Estate Group, providing multifamily investment and property management services. Center for Beautiful Living, empowering people to live rich, robust, and beautiful lives. Additional funding provided by facial plastic surgeon Dr. Stacy McLean, Lifeway Kiefer, Respiratory Health Association, Kevin Kelly, Kid Friendly Venues app, JoePerillo.com, High Five Sports Club, and by these sponsors.
Hello and welcome to the season premiere of The Whitney Reynolds Show. If you're new to our program, we want to be the strongest voice of hope when it comes to media. But also, if you're coming back from our past seasons, you might recognize a new look. We are ready to take things to the next level. And kicking us off today, we are talking Lives Reimagined. Awakening the soul of our stories.
Come for the stories, stay for the heart. Where every journey
you might recognize a new look. We are ready to take things to the next level.
Whitney's here to share your dream. It's the Whitney Reynolds.
You are watching the Whitney Reynolds Show. Be careful.
Real voices, real lives in every episode. This is the Whitney Reynolds Show.
Around the world, millions of women and girls spend hours each day hand-washing clothes. But what if laundry wasn't just a chore, but actually a barrier to education, rest, and opportunity? This is the story of a simple solution with transformative impact.
When I was growing up in New York City, we didn't have a washing machine, so laundry day was always about hauling big bags to the laundromat and then hoping that a machine was open.
But for Rosa, laundry was never just laundry. It was woven into her story across generations.
When I was a little girl, I would go to my grandmother's in Colombia, and we had to wash clothes by hand there. That was a real eye-opening experience. I remember washing in cold water and how that stung my fingers. I did notice that my grandmother, it was back-breaking work, and it was 3 hours per day, so that was very difficult. And I think just that awareness, and then come full circle to come work for an appliance company all these years later, is really interesting to me because it really connected me to the cause and wanting to change that for other women and girls out there.
What started as a childhood memory became a mission, and now a calling. For Rosa, it led to advocacy inside Whirlpool. And for our next guest, it was the invention. The founder of the Washing Machine Project joins us in studio to share how one neighbor, one promise, and one prototype became a global movement.
That's when the penny dropped and the light bulb moment happened, and I said to Divya, I'll make you one.
You were in India trying to fix something else, and identified another issue.
I found myself in India because I really wanted to help the planet, not hinder the planet, and it was an amazing place. You know, these are people that have so very little, but love so much. And yes, they don't have continuous running water, and if you don't have a generator, there's frequent blackouts.